cross market hog. Lightweight, dark cross market hog.
Really a neat class to work through again. And again, I think there's a lot of quality in every one of these 6 pigs, but still, I think each one of them has some things that you'd like to change. And so I think that's what makes it a bit more of a challenge than maybe some of the others that we've been running across. I think there's a barrow in here that's got to win. But beyond that, I think there's a lot of different challenges here within the drive. Young man here to my left has got to start. And first and foremost, there's no question about that. To me, he's the best in terms of his proportionality. He's the best in terms of his comfort level, and he still has the most in terms of spread whenever you step up on top of him. I really like that pig, and to me, that's my kind. From a proportionality, a balance, a functionality standpoint, no doubt I think there's a lot of quality there. Young lady here in front of me is going to go next, and if we just talk about a balanced, functional, and comfortable skeleton, I think that barrow certainly fits right into that. To me, he just doesn't have the extras of the barrow that wins. To me, he doesn't have the extra proportionality from the side. I still call that pig balanced, but in relation to our champion, or in relation to our class winner, I don't think he's as proportional in terms of the length of body that he has in relation to his frame size. I'd like to stouten him up at the ground as well if we're going to start to make him balance better. Young lady here to my left has the advantage, no doubt, in terms of stoutness over that barrow that was just there ahead of him. And if we just talk about his lines and his skeletal angles, I think that he's pretty good. To me, he needs to take a longer step behind. He needs to keep those rear two more within his skeleton, and then we'd certainly be able to call him a functional kind of a hog. I'm not going to tell you that he's unsound, though, because he's certainly comfortable as he crosses the ring, and he's certainly straight in terms of his lines, if we want to talk about him almost like from a sheep standpoint. Young lady in this checkered shirt is going to go next. And again, big power, big muscle, big shape. We like those things about that girl. She just gets a notch plainer in terms of her look from the side. And the young man's barrow is going to round out our drive. Same can be said for him.
Again, in the ring.
fun class to end on here, and I think there was a pair of them that kind of stuck out. I told the young man to chill out because he had been out here for a long time. He hit me incredibly hard whenever he first hit the ring. I hope they can calm that yield down here between this drive and the next. Young man there in the corner is going to be one that we keep back, and the young lady in the orange shirt on the far side of the ring, another one that we'll keep back. Again, we can talk this class just like a bunch of the others. Consistency throughout, I think, is really good. There's those two that stuck out like sore thumbs whenever they first hit the ring, and then they just kept driving. And the little bit of time that I gave them, they kept driving and kept hitting the holes where they need to. My hat's off to those exhibitors.